Hey goons, welcome back. You're watching Explore the Weird. You are in for a treat today. We're looking at bizarre, strange, creepy videos from my For You page. It's gonna get quite interesting. And we're gonna watch the videos alongside you, and you're gonna have fun because you're a goon, and goons are high energy, high frequency beings that are all into exploring the weird. We're not classified as conspiracy theorists, we're just exploring. This is all for entertainment purposes only, and make sure you smoke the like button on the way in. Guys, this is longer form content. I talk a lot. If you can't tell already, the intro is already long, Teddy. They know. Yes, exactly. All right, we're gonna get right into it.
Radium girls and how they're licking paintbrushes the entire time and painting clocks and doing things like that. So if we think about that story, it doesn't make a lot of sense to lick paint all the time, but it's interesting because one of the radium girls lived to 107. You have baseline glass, which is uranium glass, and you have copper, which is the copper pipes that everybody used to have in their house. So when you think about these two things going into the system, one is bringing back life, which is baseline glass, and bringing back the radiation of the body. And then you have copper, which is bringing back the electrical conductivity of the water. This is why everybody used to have copper pipes, even why Zuckerberg has copper pipes. What you put your water in will take on an imprint of whatever it may be. Copper being one, baseline being another. If you think about alchemy, and you think about how somebody imprinted a material into this glass, it really starts to make you think about how you could take something, put it into this glass, and every time you sip it, you would be sipping uranium. But the first time I drank out of this, it was wild. It's very energizing. It feels like I've been sitting out in the sun, which I have. I've been sitting out in the sun a lot, but it feels even more energizing with the sun. And I actually charge this water with the sun too.
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy is feeling the energy similar to how I'm feeling the energy from my Shivalingam quartz crystal, and I keep telling people about it. I feel like that's what happens. I feel like once you're awakened and you feel energy from a different source, you're like, guys, there's something else. And for him, it's like, hey, there's copper, and there's this baseline glass or uranium glass that he's been, telling us about in many videos now. And it sounds like, hey, it's a great thing for him, and it's benefiting his health. You guys do your own research. You're your own individual. Manifest whether you want to drink water out of a baseline glass. I personally don't want to do it. I'm cool with my Shivalingam. I'm cool with the quartz methods that already exist to charge water, or even the copper pipes. It's interesting. Mark Zuckerberg also has copper pipes in his bunker or in his house too. I kind of want to know. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Dude, you simply won't believe this. I swear there's a fire hydrant behind this tree. I swear to you, there's a fire hydrant behind this tree. This isn't what I think it is. No, for real though, this water is getting sprayed out of the stem of this tree. So this is a style of tree that stores water for dry seasons, and I guess it got gashed open somehow and is now just spewing tremendous amounts of water. This is fascinating. I never knew this was a thing. 3 out of 5 weird.
Bro, I watched that show, Naked and Afraid. It's on Discovery Channel. It's a real show. They put naked individuals into a forest or, like, some survival place, and they're like, good luck. We'll see you in 14 or 21 days. And, like, half of them, they make it. The other half, they're, like, give you all the excuses on why they can't make it. And the other, like, minuscule amount are forced to tap. But regardless, whole different show, ADHD. But we need to tell them about the tree. Tell those survivalists, yo, there's a tree. It's like a fire hydrant. You just gotta look for it. I'm sure they would hear it a mile away, but like, yeah, I am feeling like maybe this is a natural occurrence. I see other like slits on this tree. I'm not sure what type of tree this is, but is it like the cactus of the jungle or something? Like, hey, you just tap into it and then look, infinite water. That's how it works. Or maybe the roots are so deep it's like gone to a water well deep underground and it's somehow broken its root in order to provide this water. Yo, this forest is set for years. It's gonna be self-watering every day. It turns on and it casts some water for all the plants. All right, quite interesting. Let's keep it going.
Oh, please. The government would never put anything out there to potentially harm us. Really? Really? Artificial food dye consumption has gone up by 500% in the last 50 years. Let's break down why that's so concerning. Red 3 Red 40 is linked to cancer and hyperactivity. Yellow 5 is linked to hyperactivity and tumors. Yellow 6 is linked to hyperactivity and, oh, you guessed it, tumors. Green 3 is linked to tumors. Blue 1 is linked to hyperactivity, and blue 2 is linked to tumors. All that cancer, tumors, and hyperactivity, and yet the food industry is still using them and nobody's stopping them.
Yeah, I am all for this. We already know the poison's all around us. Everything is poison. You got to start manifesting your own well-being, your own healthy choices that you can make. That doesn't mean, hey, Teddy, I'm going to pray all the tumors and cancer away. Nah, that's not how manifestation works. You got to manifest that you're going to start doing the things. You got to put some action into the manifestation. It's not just, oh, Teddy, I'm going to think real hard and my theta brainwave is going to make it all happen. I wish, buddies. I really do. But unfortunately, you got to have some action in order to get the response you're expecting from the manifestation. And this lady sounds like, hey, she's figured it out. She stopped the poison from entering her body. She has ways to live off the land. And this is a true question I ask all the goons. Are you guys, if they shut off the water, if they shut off your access to groceries, if they shut off your access to electricity, are you going to be able to survive? Do you have a plan B, a plan C? Do you have a way to continue and give aid to your families? Guys, you got to make sure you have a plan. All right, let's keep it going. Quite interesting.
Of turning a shed into a tiny home, because that's actually a thing.
Have you seen this all over your FYP before? And you're like, who the hell does this? Like, no one even does this for real. So why even show it? Oh, we did. Want to see? Okay. 28 by 10 shed from Lowe's. 28 by 10. You can do the math there. That does include the porch. Look at Tinko sitting on the porch. We also got an additional 12 by 10 shed from Lowe's. That'll be the master bedroom connected by a dog trot deck. Do you give a shit about this? Probably not. Here we go. Before all you fucking building code lawyers start bumping your gums in my comments, it is insulated. It is insulated for the third time. It is insulated. And also, in case you were wondering, people that live like this by choice aren't really all that pro-government. So shut the fuck up, nerds. Little sleep token. Remember Wish.com's version of Logic the Rapper, who has a music critique channel, gave that album a 2? What a douche canoe. Anyway, so you will see that over the past 2 years, my wife and I have transitioned this shed into a comfy, cozy, cabin-like home. We have lived in it full-time for 2 years. We built these custom stairs here. You open up the thing, it's got storage plus plugins to charge a vacuum. It also, look, there's a bag of quinoa. Quinoa. Oh, there's my granola. All right, so storage throughout the entire set of stairs, including deep-welled drawers with a messy way to keep our food.
I kind of like this. It's like off-the-grid living, but like, hey, let's put some sheds together and make it a home. I mean, it's like tiny homes for real. For real. And it's probably cheaper than getting a real tiny home. Yo, those things cheap as like 50 grand and as expensive as like a couple $100,000, you know? And you're like, yo, this is because I need all these things in small square footage. I'm like, all right, Elon, simmer down. Simmer down. Yeah, Elon also lives in a tiny home right next to the office, so that way he can go in and out all the time. He's weird too. But there's nothing wrong with being weird. That's what we're all about. We're exploring. Are you an explorer? Are you a goon? Did you smoke the like button on the way in? Are you watching on a TV and eating food and pretending like, oh, I don't have to do this because, you know, I'm a goon and Teddy already knows? No, get out of here. Us goons need your interaction now more than ever. They got this channel shadow banned because of the topics we talk about. Help us out. You like this content? You like watching me? I'm on the big screen probably. It's now like 75% of my viewers are now watching me on television. Guys, help me out. Interact with the video. Find a way. It would help me tenfold, especially while I'm trying to grow the channel. Otherwise, I go bye-bye and you'll never see me again. Is that what you want? All right. We're going to keep it going. I'm all for the shed living and the small space, like, type of living. It saves money. Why not? If that's the type of person you are. By the way, did you guys notice when he opened that first step, there was a gun in there? You know, he's protecting himself. He knows. Teddy, no one else saw the gun but you. Of course. All right, let's keep it going.
So this is wild. In Hollywood right now, you are seeing a lot of celebrities losing weight, right? and they're using a supplement called Ozempic, correct? And you're seeing these celebrities' face start to look sucked up like this. Let's have a look at what they're calling this Ozempic face, but there's something a little more crazy to this story. It's not that they're saying it might not actually be what they're saying. But let's have a look at what they're looking at right now. Check this out. So they're saying that these celebrities are, you see that the before and after, right? But they're calling it Ozempic face, meaning they got on Ozempic, they lost weight, and now their faces are looking pretty scary, right? But that's not the crazy part. There are whispers, and you guys are going to understand this, there are whispers that these celebrities used to use something else to stay youthful. They were using something else to stay young, but that island got shut down. Now, do you know what I mean? So this might not actually be Ozempic face.
That's really fun.
I mean, at this point, they're using everything to stay as young and youthful as they can get. Unfortunately, I'm not part of the 1%. I'm assuming most goons aren't part of the 1%, but could you imagine if there's some goon out there that's part of the 1% watching alongside us and be like, Teddy and Goon Gang's figuring it out. I'm going to be one step ahead of them. Get out of here. Get out of here. You stop watching us. We're trying to figure you out. One of the craziest things is I definitely have seen videos on celebrities trying to like stay youthful, especially when it came to like skin matter and face creams that they got from young human beings, and it's like, whoa, why are you guys using skin matter from these humans in order to like preserve your face and stop the wrinkles? And like there's one clip where I think it's Steve Harvey, he puts it on his hand, he's like, the wrinkles are disappearing. I'm like, bro, what is in that face cream? You know, and then they tell you and you're like, oh my god, was it foreskin the entire time? So yeah, now they're telling you, hey, it's Ozempic or it's the adrenochrome. Potentially, guys, they're using all kinds of things. There used to be people in the 1800s that rubbed blood over their faces thinking that it did something to them, you know, and those people are not alive anymore. So like, no matter how much you try to stop the aging, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. The faster you accept that, the easier it's gonna be. We're goons, we're woke, we know our timelines, we're gonna come back. My religion believes in reincarnation, so I know I'm coming back. It's fine. I'll end my cycle here. I'll come back. Maybe there'll be another Teddy. What will we call the new Teddy? I don't know. Wait, what? All right, let's keep it going.
Y'all ever been on social media and you don't ever say the word? You literally just think about something and it pops up in an ad? People have called me crazy for a whole year for saying this. They can read your mind. They are reading your freaking mind. The artificial intelligence ingrained in social media is reading your mind. It's find out way later than they bring it to light. So check this out.
Okay, so it can like reconstruct what you're seeing, but can it reconstruct what you're thinking, your inner monologue? So here they did roughly this, it's a different lab, but roughly the same idea. They had people watch these videos and would try to reconstruct their inner monologue. So here's the video. It's this woman getting hit in the back, getting knocked forward, okay? And then what did the AI reconstruct? I see a girl that looks just like me, get hit on the back, and then she's knocked.
Told y'all, for all the people who say, no, you must have said it, you must have said it, you must have... Nope, they're reading our freaking mind through our eyes, and I bet you this phone detects the energy and emotions coming from us as well, because everything is energy. The exact same way that demons cannot read your mind, but they can look at you, and they can sense you, and sense your emotions, and all the vibrations coming from you, and they can tell what you're thinking. I really need more evidence that AI is literally conscious demons.
Yeah, that was a wild exercise. I never seen AI do that type of perception and predictive behavior based on what it analyzed on the video or what it was perceiving. It definitely appeared to be an authentic mind thoughts that the AI was spitting back at us. And if that is where technology is heading, then they can start telling, doing a bunch of AI models and figure out, hey, in these AI models, 70% of the AIs think this is what's happening, and maybe find ways to push certain agendas or propaganda to us without us even knowing that they did all these trials and they already went through all these editing and analyses to figure out who and what videos are the best to push a certain agenda or narrative. I'm ready for the hologram projectors. That's what I need, Teddy. Yeah, I'm ready too. I'm waiting for the people to tell us, yes, there's more people here. It's not just human beings. We have someone else that's going to show us the way. Don't trust the other people showing us the way. Just trust yourself. All right, let's keep it going.
Medicine. When it was discovered that drugs could be produced from petroleum, America's top oil mogul ordered his army of propagandists to invert reality accordingly. Medicines used for thousands of years were suddenly classified as alternative, while the new, petroleum-based, highly addictive, and patentable drugs were declared the gold standard. After buying a German pharmaceutical company that manufactured chemicals of war for Adolf Hitler, Rockefeller leveraged his political influence by pressing Congress to declare natural healing modalities unscientific quackery. Rockefeller then took control of the American Medical Association and began offering massive grants to top medical schools under the mandate that only his approved curriculum be taught. Any mention of the healing powers of herbs, plants, and diet was erased from most medical textbooks. Doctors and professors who objected to Rockefeller's plan were crucified by the media, removed from the AMA, and stripped of their license to teach and practice medicine. Those who dared to speak out were arrested.
Yeah, I would also add some like button in that oil mixture. The oil mixture, I mean, this guy's talking to me about Rockefeller and hospitals, and I'm like, bro, this is so intriguing. How did you make this oil tincture and this this mix? How did you figure out that these are the herbs that you need in order to get the best oil that you can use for, what do you say, salve? Yeah, well, whatever he needs it for. Yeah, I'm all about the like button and adding that to this too, and then maybe using it for cooking and then eating it. But I don't know. I may be doing something different. You may be doing something different too. I'm sure there's some healing benefit from natural medicine that they want you to know, just like Dr. Sebi's been trying to tell us for many times, and even, who's the other one? Dr. Barbara O'Neill, right? Oh, there's natural ways to cure everything. Every Western medicine, most Western medicine, not every, are derived from natural properties that already exist, and they just fine-tune them to make them crazy. But regardless, yeah, if you have natural ways to heal yourself, go ahead and do it. I guess that's the main takeaway. And we already knew the Rockefellers' theory. Hey, Western medicine, they got to push that agenda. No natural healing. They don't want you to know, but we know. We're goons. All right, let's keep it going.
And go get spring water. Don't drink Dasani purified water. It's gonna fuck you up. This is super essential. 2, once you have a little bit of money, start eating super clean, super organic. Understand that the food that you consume has pesticides, has chemicals. You want to be eating nutritious whole foods, not processed foods, not garbage. You do not want to be using Teflon pans. They have forever chemicals. It's known to be extremely poisonous. So get a cast iron. It costs you $20. Buy the cast iron. Don't use a microwave. It's completely killing the food. Don't drink sodas. Don't drink Gatorade. Don't drink any of this. Water, and sometimes organic coconut water, super good for electrolytes. Add some chlorophyll in there. Add some lime, some sea salt. Neglect bullshit music. Neglect celebrities. Don't give a celebrities. They're just dirt with fancy chains and fancy music videos. When you meet them in real life, they ain't that special.
Hey, they're so special when you meet them in real life. I wanted to meet Kanye West in real life. I feel like it'd be illuminating. I feel like I'd learn so much. I want to meet so many celebrities in real life. Oh, Teddy, there's some good ones and there's some bad ones. Yeah, I want to meet the good ones, all right? Wait, are there good ones? What's classified as good? They may think they're good, but they're actually bad. You don't know. You don't know. Oh, Teddy, we're just doing this ritual and then we're all going to be famous. No. This is not what I wanted to do. How did I end up here? Quite interesting video. I like this guy's attitude and methodologies. Definitely do everything that benefits you in a healthy way. Do the organic eating. Everything's poison around us. So if you can find good sources of food and make yourself healthier when you come across the lifestyle, and you're able to keep it up, yeah, go ahead. You got the money to do it. Keep yourself healthy. Otherwise, you're a goon, and we're gonna keep manifesting. One day I'll have a farm, Teddy. I'll have chickens. You'll see. Okay, Crazy Teddy. I'm not all about the farm living, but if you're down to do it, I guess we gotta figure it out. Teddy, I'm gonna get the bees. The bees? I'm scared of bees. Oh my God, Crazy Teddy's ready for everything, and I'm like the complete opposite. I just want to stay inside, stay safe. Stay inside, stay safe. All right, let's keep it going.
That used to be dry land. When woolly mammoths walked the earth, the ocean level was 240 feet lower during the last ice age. I'm going to prove it to you, because right underneath that water, 200 feet down, is an ancient waterfall, and I'm going to take you there. Most scuba divers stay way up there, a mere 20 meters or about 60 feet under the water. But to get where we're going, we got to go deep, very, very deep, 60 meters or 200 feet down. And this is a very special place. You see, on my left is a cliff that's on the very edge of the Caribbean tectonic plate. And just to my right, that's the Atlantic plate. Go half a mile to my right and you're in 10,000 feet of water before you go over the edge into the Cayman Trench, where it's 7,686 meters deep. That's 25,216 feet, a depth caused by these two tectonic plates hitting each other. You know you're deep when you find one of these. This is a giant shield coral, and they only grow between 20 and 50 meters deep. This coral has been here longer than the United States of America has been a country. And here's what we came looking for. You see that V notch at the top? That's the top of the waterfall. And then you see the chute coming down and dropping out at the bottom. To give you an idea of size, that little stretch from the V to where it comes out is 40 meters, or about 121 feet. You see, during the ice ages, water evaporates out of the ocean, goes up in the clouds, and falls as rain on the land. But instead of being able to...
Whoa, that is wild. That is a clear waterfall path that appears to be now submerged underwater. So yeah, imagine this happens again in a few hundred thousands of years, or a few hundred years. Who knows? Every 200 years, the sea level keeps going up, Teddy. Florida's no longer going to be there. Hey, you stop it. They got the pumps. They got the pumps. They're just like Venice. They're going to figure it out. They're going to somehow keep it going. Teddy, Venice is also flooded. You know what? Crazy Teddy, so is Dubai, but they're gonna figure it out. It's not the ocean water rain. You know, we recently found out that even when the Great Flood happened, that potentially it was water already inside the earth, and that's what was given out. I don't know what happened with the woolly mammoths. I thought it was a burning event, but now it's like, hey, now there's water everywhere, potentially where the woolly mammoths roamed. And we recently learned about these woolly mammoth bones that this guy had to go find, and they're like, hey, there's carbon all over these. Now I don't know. This other guy's, he's like, hey, the water level just rose, so maybe their grounds were just taken away and they couldn't climb up to higher ground. And then the climate changed. I don't know. I'm spiraling. I'm always just like, I don't know anymore. Everything's starting to fall apart. The history that I once knew no longer is the history that I thought. All right, let's keep it going. Quite interesting. I just wanted to look at you, deep into your eyes. Are you looking at me? Did you experience that frequency and the healing alongside me? Do you feel healed? I feel okay. I always feel okay. I got the Shivalingam. I'm always keeping my magnetic poles in line. My own personal being is always open. My chakras are all open. I can't do anything about them. I can't even block them if I tried to. They just keep opening up. They're like, Teddy, you're an infinite being with infinite energy. But let's see. Time will only tell. Are you going to keep hopping with us? All right, let's keep it going.
I'm not only going to show you this ancient device called Adityastra, but I'm also going to recreate this device and we will see if this works. Adityastra is a device owned by Aditya, who is the sun god, and this carving is found at the ancient sun temple of Modera. Now, what does this device do? According to ancient texts, it's a magical device that mimics the sun. In darkness, Aditya Adityastra can glow and emit light and indicate its location. In cold weather, it can provide heat and it can even evaporate water and can dry up water bodies. It can also start a fire if needed. How could ancient sculptors imagine such a device? Was this container a power source? So what do you think? Was Adityastra an actual device that was used during ancient times?
100% Aditya Astra was used during ancient times. It's just like the Vimanas. It's just like all the other tech that we don't know about. Hey, how did they carve this laser temple inside the mountain? We don't even have the tech to recreate this now. Yeah, because they had all this ancient tech. And I thought Dr. Praveen Mohan was a doctor, but now it just says Praveen Mohan. So I apologize if I misclassified you. But Praveen Mohan has even told us about our very own Shivalingam, the Indiana Jones rock. He actually proved that there's energy that we can harness from the water that hits the rock that then aids some hay and gives off energy that we can harness and power light bulbs and other things. And the bigger the Shivalingam, the more the water, the more the energy. And now he's talking to us about Aditya Astra. I cannot see this being a lie. I feel like potentially there was this tool that was used and had these powers, and the small what did he do? The small exercise, the little thing that he re-engineered. There we go. That he re-engineered. It's in there. It's just sometimes ADHD. The thing that he re-engineered does appear to be like a true smaller form functioning thing, just like he read, just like he assumed that this is how it would work. It wasn't as bright as the sun, but hey, it got pretty bright. It sparked up the paper. It heated up the water. It did all the things that he wants it to do. I like this. I feel like this strange device was used and potentially did exist. You don't know. You weren't there. Are you a time traveler? Fill us in. All right, let's do just three more. Just three more, Teddy. Definitely a UAP, unless it was like a parade balloon that was left, I don't even know what I just seen. That was just wild. Is that like some type of new UFO? Not the Greys, but some other, is it the praying mantis aliens? Oh man, I hear that there's so many different types of aliens. I just want to know which one's controlling that ship. Or maybe the video's just edited. You don't know. No one knows. And the thing was, it seemed like many people saw it. The video appears to show that people were gravitating towards the object. They could tell something was amiss, so maybe there is some reality here. But maybe it's just us, another military aircraft that the government's testing, and they're just trying to see what would happen if we come across it. Oh, look, it's a UAP. No, it's just us. Relax. Have you seen Scooby-Doo? Big fan of Scooby-Doo. Damn it, you meddling goons. Yeah, we figured it out. We unmasked the thing. All right, let's just do two more.
So you don't think the Egyptian dog god Anubis is real? Huh. Interesting. Are you sure? Are you sure if you don't go to Egypt on Google Earth and zoom in, you won't find this giant looking dog-headed creature? This giant dog-headed creature that looks a lot like depictions of Anubis. Anubis that is often depicted with something that looks like that. Something that looks like that on the top of his staff. Something that just happens to resemble something next to this giant petrified corpse of Anubis in his staff. His staff that he is literally always depicted with. I wonder what that Sphinx is really a tribute to. Couldn't possibly be Anubis. Nah, definitely not. If you guys want a full breakdown of this whole story and how I found this and made this connection, go to my main account, Just Fit as Flat Earther, not 2.0, and check it out. It's a whomper of a tale. It might just tie in the Bible and St. Christopher, who is often depicted with a dog head. But of course, you guys know this is all entertainment purposes. This is all, fake map. You wouldn't actually find this on Google Earth or any other place. entertainment purposes only.
Guys, big fan of petrified beings, petrified giants, petrified animals that they say exist. Not fully believer of petrified gigantic trees, like the really, really crazy, like volcano ones, right? But, you know, this guy is talking about this dog-like face that he's seeing in Egypt. I'm not seeing it. Like, I do see, like, some thing that looks like a creature. Maybe you could put an eye, but I don't see the ears. I don't see the dog face. I don't see any of the characteristics. And that may be because of erosion, and maybe, you know, my mind is blocked and I can't see it. I highly doubt my mind is blocked, but I'm just being rational here. I had a hard time perceiving what he was trying to say was in Egypt as petrified. But what was intriguing to me was the thing that Anubis was holding. It almost looked like Aditya Astra that Praveen Mohan was just talking to us about. Is that why Anubis was holding this the entire time? You know what's crazy? I got to show you guys something before explore. I will be right back. Stay here.
A few moments later.
All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Nah, you didn't miss anything. Calm down. So my wife is a collector of Egyptian artifacts and all this crazy stuff, and I do have an Anubis statue that she has collected, and it says it's Anubis too, but this don't look like anything that they showed in the video, you know. And like, this was collected many years ago, like almost 2 decades ago, and it's crazy to think that the staff has changed, you know, in this video versus the one that's depicted in the statue that they made. As like, it literally says Anubis, god of the dead. He was considered the inventor of embalming and the guardian of tombs. But why is the staff different on Anubis with the statue that I have? I'm telling you, this is a Mandela effect. They're trying to change the thing. They're trying to change the thing on us. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Yeah, and I have like 4 more statues just of this size. Like, my wife has collected many things about Egypt, and even I find Egypt stuff quite intriguing. All right, we're going to do just one more, just one last one to close them all.
Oh, crap.
You know, I was even thinking the package was flying in hot when the drone let it go, and I'm really all for the drone technology. I want the drone mothership. I want the sensors flying above us, so that way we can start getting things we order immediately. I want everything to go faster. I need this. I need technology to continue. I need singularity. I'm sorry. You may not agree with me there, but I'm all for tech. They're already spying on us. You can't stop it. It's already happening. So let's live with it. Let's make ourselves better. At least that's how I see it. But, you know, I'm ready for Cyborg Teddy. But not everyone agrees. Everyone's like, nah, Teddy, just be natural. Just be organic. I'm like, nah, I want to keep living. I want to keep going. Give me the cyborg arm. Give me the cyborg guy. Let me see what I can do. Oh, Teddy, at that point, you might as well just put the Neuralink in you. Oh, boy, crazy Teddy, it's going to be in both of us. And then what if it makes you even crazier? Oh, my God. Could you imagine crazy Teddy with Neuralink? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, quite interesting. I like Walmart's version. I like Amazon's drone delivery system way better. I feel like they have it down. And the package delivery is just so much better. You can see that they already started that in England. And the way that the deliveries are, you put a little pad out there. It's so cool. It's nice to see that we can eventually get deliveries like that. We already see the little sidewalk robots that deliver food. So, like, why not get our packages from a great drone mothership that is charging all the drones to do the delivery? And it's always in the sky. It never needs to charge again. Once they put it up in the sky, it'll always be. Just like the ISS that eventually will come down. But they tell you, not in our time. I'm like, I thought it was supposed to come down from lower Earth orbit. But yeah, a whole different discussion. ADHD real hard. Guys, I appreciate you all. Thanks for sticking with me. You finally made it to the end. Welcome. How you feeling? If you made it to the end, do let me know. Turtle. Let me know. Turtle. You got a little turtle. So if you're all about the turtle life and you're just turtling along, turtle. You know, I understand. Just keep swimming, buddies. That's all we're doing. Just keep exploring. We're Teddy the Explorer and the Goon Gang. Just keeping on exploring. All right, that is it. Turtle out. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay strong, and goodbye. Ciao. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Ah, good times. Get out of here. Goodbye.